From a dark Mario hidden in Peach's castle to an undead chain chomp that can appear in Bob-omb Battlefield, these are the scariest Mario myths you won't believe are real. For example, after falling for a while, Mario will lose his eyes in snapshot mode. Okay, so I'm just gonna jump right off New Donk City Hall, and when I land, I should get frozen and go into snapshot mode. Oh, look at that. Oh my god, that is terrifying. If you pause it at the right angle, it's Eyeless Mario. Myth confirmed. And this is just the first of many more creepy myths we're gonna test today. But before we get to those, let's start with some less scary ones, like how you can hide from boos while standing right next to them. And I'm just gonna try to stand in this like blind spot of sorts. Oh, okay. I think I'm in the right spot, because look at this. I've literally sat here so long, Mario's fallen asleep. Myth confirmed. You can freeze the ghost house in New Super Mario Bros. Okay, and to test this, we want to go to the World 4 ghost house. And the whole gimmick with this ghost house, it has these platforms here, and when you jump on it, yeah, it kind of pushes you to the next little area. However, supposedly, if we jump off of this thing right away, then it'll kind of like freeze the ghost house. Jump on, jump off. Oh, the boo stopped moving. Oh, look, the blocks are all frozen. What about, yo, and my fireballs are frozen? What's up here? Oh, look, these bricks stay broken. What if we take damage? Oh, okay, then everything goes back to normal. Myth confirmed. You can die while talking to Lakitu. Okay, to test this one, I need to go to a new game, and you're gonna want to damage yourself as much as possible until you're all the way in red health. Then we got to get on the castle without a cannon. And if you didn't know, you can actually do it here on the side by just triple jumping up this slope, then jumping and pulling yourself up like that. And now supposedly, if you just jump on this bridge, you can talk to Lakitu while being dead. So here goes nothing. Let's just long jump right onto the bridge. I lose all my health, but Mario, yeah, he's still alive, as you can see. Lakitu does his whole spiel and everything. And what happens once it's finished? Okay, so he dies again right after the little cutscene. Myth confirmed. Luigi had a choking animation that was cut out for being too creepy. Because online, videos began circulating of an eerie sight, an in-game animation of Luigi choking in pain and eventually dying. Apparently, this was supposed to be in the final game, but the developers removed it for being too disturbing. However, in reality, this wasn't the case. See, there's an item in this game called the poison mushroom. When collected, it shrinks down Luigi, making him unable to use his Poltergust 3000 for a short time. The choking animation was actually intended to be the effect of this item, where Luigi would lose a large portion of his health instead. However, the developers decided this made the game too difficult, so they swapped it out for a much lighter punishment. Not because the animation was too scary. Myth busted! Before we get to Dark Mario or the Undead Chomp, I'm trying to pass McDonald's in subscribers before Halloween. Because I used to work there, but they fired me for no reason. And YouTube tells me only like 3% of viewers are subscribed. So if everyone who's watching subscribe now, we can actually pass McDonald's soon. But back to the creepy myths, because apparently characters will keep blinking even if the game is paused. And I'm gonna be testing this with the big penguin in Cool Cool Mountain. So I'm just gonna pause now and, oh yeah, okay, he totally does. Look at that. He's like staring right into my soul. Oh, that's kind of creepy. I guess you could never totally pause the NPCs. They're always alive. And yes, literally looking right into your soul. Myth confirmed. Luigi can appear on the moon of the World Bowser Ghost House level. And okay, to test this out, I gotta go to the Ghost House in World Bowser. And you know, the level itself is pretty unsettling, like it's super dark. But to test this, we have to go to the very end of the level where we're outside and can see the moon. Okay, so here we are at the end of the level, flagpole here. And now basically, apparently you just have to wait till the timer is just under 30 seconds. And if you touch the flagpole then a Luigi will appear on the moon, supposedly. Okay, so the timer is going. It's just about to hit 30, 29, and now let's jump on the flagpole. And oh, okay, as you can see, yeah, there's like a total silhouette of a 8-bit Luigi on the moon. Myth confirmed. You can kill the creepy Mario Galaxy eels. Normally, there's no real way to damage these guys, right? Like if I do a spin attack, yeah, it doesn't actually affect them, and I still get hit. But apparently, you can actually kill these eels with a shell, so let's test that out. I'm just gonna go back to these eels. Hey, buddy, line it up and throw the shell. It damages him. Oh, it literally, it's a one-shot kill and it gives you a mushroom. Oh, that's so cool. Now I gotta know, what if we kill the smaller one? Is it the same thing? Okay, let's go back here, line ourselves up with the smaller one, throw it. Oh, okay, this guy gives you star bits and not a one-up. That's still cool though. Myth confirmed. The lava Cheep Cheeps are actually dead. In Mario Sunshine, there's a certain enemy that can only be found in one area of the game, Corona Mountain. They're known as lava Cheep Cheeps and have quite a few differences from the original variant. They don't charge at the player, but rather move back and forth in a straight path. And their eyes look off, kind of resembling X's like you would see in a cartoon when someone had died. Not to mention they're swimming in lava, like the thing that kills living creatures instantly when touched. Now, while all this seems convincing enough, I had to be sure. So when I closer looked at the Cheep Cheep's eyes, I noticed something in particular. Its pupils are in the shape of little flowers. The same flower eyes, in fact, that the Toasterenans have in Mario Odyssey, who are creatures with a skull as their head. But more importantly, reference the Mexican holiday called Day of the Dead, where people celebrate and honor dead loved ones and have this same sort of flower eye imagery. This all pretty well confirms that, yeah, these are in fact dead Cheep Cheeps. Myth confirmed! The Booze and Pumpkin Zone dance to the music. Okay, now we're going old school because we're playing Mario Land 2 for the Game Boy Color. And to do this, we want to go into Pumpkin Zone over here. And see the Booze here? Okay, I'm just going to listen because apparently they dance to the music. Seems like standard so far. Oh, no, they changed. Look. Oh, they like spin around too. Oh, that's so cool. I love their little dance. And it's opened his eyes to that little like, but. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool little detail. Myth confirmed. You'll take damage if you touch the ghost house candles. Okay, so I'm in Mario 3D World in the Shifting Boo Mansion here. And in a lot of these ghost houses, you will see candles all over the walls. There's two in front of this door here, one here, one here. They're literally everywhere. And supposedly you can take damage if you touch them. So let's test that out. I'm just gonna stomp, ground pound, go near it, and okay, I'm literally standing in it. Oh, I can slide off it. Yeah, that is not hurting me in the slightest. I'm literally standing on the fire. Myth busted. You'll get killed if you punch away from the pyramid door. All right, so let's just go over to the pyramid entrance here. And now supposedly all you have to do is like face away from this door and keep punching. Maybe, yeah, just do a single punch like that. So far, pretty standard. What? I did like the quicksand death animation, but I was nowhere near quicksand. I literally got it on the pyramid platform. That is so weird. Myth confirmed. You can find a secret ghost 1-up if you jump on specific platforms in a certain order. Okay, and to test this out, we have to go to the vanilla ghost house here. And it's the one with these, I don't know, kind of dinosaur ghost things that come at you. And pretty close to the start, you'll see a bunch of these like platforms here kind of scattered around in random type positions. However, if we jump on these in a specific order, apparently we'll get a 1-up. And okay, supposedly you first want to go up to this platform here, then jump down to this bottom one. We got to make our way over this one, not touching the one on the bottom because we want to touch this one here. And now we want to touch the bottom one last. And yeah, oh, we get a 1-up, but it literally just kills itself. You have to have like crazy reflexes to even, first of all, expect that 1-up, but number 2, collect it. I mean, yeah, you do get a 1-up, but this was like a trick by the Boos because they just throw it off the edge right away. But I guess technically it does exist. So, myth confirmed. You can find a White-Eyed Chain Chomp in Mario 64. Now, online, various pictures and videos of this creepy-looking Chain Chomp started to appear. It acts exactly like the original Chain Chomp in this game. The only difference is its unsettling appearance. But what a difference that makes. The question is, are these videos real? And if so, what actually causes this? Well, a simple glitch won't trigger this enemy to appear. Instead, people online have claimed it comes from something much greater, as it is stated that this is due to your copy of Mario 64 being personalized, which claims that there is an artificial intelligence programmed in your copy of Mario 64 that changes the game slightly for every player. And if you see this creepier version of the Chain Chomp, that is the first sign that you have a personalized copy using AI. But many times over, it has been proven that personalized copies of Mario 64 don't actually exist, as this AI is nowhere in the cartridge or the game's code, making this just a hoax created by editing the Chain Chomp's assets. Myth busted!
The color of King Boo's blood depends on which fruit you kill him with.
Okay, and for this one, we have to go to the casino level, the one where we fight King Boo. I'm just gonna hit this purple switch. We go down, and here we go into his boss arena, and there he is, King Boo. And normally to kill this guy, right, you have to throw a spicy fruit at him, then grab another fruit and throw that fruit at him, and that's how you damage him. Okay, so now I'm at the final hit here. I'm just gonna throw the chili pepper, and let's use a green fruit, for example. Throw the green fruit, and... okay, how does he explode? All these bubbles in the way. Okay, so he has like orange guts that kind of went all over the screen. Okay, now I'm at the final state again. I threw a pepper, and let's throw a durian at him. Boom. Oh, I think it did change. It was a slightly different color. Yeah, he has like purple guts this time. Okay. Okay, yeah, so it looks like the color of his blood, I guess that would be, changes based on which fruit you throw at him. And the two fruits we tested are actually the same color as the Yoshis when you give them those fruits. So that's kind of a cool detail. Myth confirmed.
You can hold a body part of a Pokey.
Okay, so I'm in Shifting Sandland right in front of this box here, and I'm just gonna pick it up. And when you put it down, it'll stay there for a bit, but in about 30 seconds, it will despawn. And to get this to work, supposedly you're supposed to pick it up basically right before it despawns. Okay, it's flashing now. Did I do it right? Okay, so far nothing, because then you're supposed to just walk to this guy and you grab a piece of his body. Now. Oh, okay. I think this is good. And look at that. I didn't even have to go. I literally have a piece of this guy's body. Okay, it's see-through on this side, but if I turn to this, okay, I literally am just carrying around a part of this Pokey. Okay, that is a pretty disturbing sight, considering, yeah, it's like Mario basically ripped the chunk off this guy's body and is just showing it to him. Like, mate, I got a piece of you. And there's floating Pokey's body parts in the background. Okay, this is really weird. Myth confirmed.
There's a ghost plane in Mario Sunshine.
So, in Mario Sunshine, if you go to Gelato Beach, you can see these giant mirrors here. And obviously, you know, you can see some reflections in them. Now, okay, sometimes if you look into the sky, yeah, you can see little trails like that, like airplanes are whizzing by. And also, if you look in the mirror, yeah, you can see that same stream in the reflection. However, sometimes if you look into the mirror, you will see a reflection of an airplane. But if you actually look into the sky, you won't see any airplane at all, making it some sort of like ghost airplane that only appears in reflections. Let's wait till it goes away and see if we can see any other streams, right? And yeah, there's 0 airplanes in the sky now. And yeah, that's kind of same with the reflection. I'm seeing no streaks on here either. So let's go to this mirror. Go in first person, take a better look. And oh, okay. Look at that. It's a stream of an airplane. Hold up. Yeah, okay, look, the stream's right there. What if we look in the sky? There's nothing. There's actually no airplanes in the sky. Okay, look at that. There's just some clouds. I'm scanning the whole sky here. Nah, there's nothing. Just a very bright sun. And looking back at the mirror, boom. Okay, the ghost airplane is only in the reflection. Myth confirmed.
If you die on the falling bridge of Big Boo's haunt, then the mansion will disappear altogether.
Okay, so I'm in Big Boo's haunt here, and I'm just gonna let this Boo damage me a few times. That should be good. Okay, now I'm in red health, and just go to this room here. And then what I'm gonna try to do is lure this Boo over and then kind of position myself so he hits me on the stairs and I die like that. Okay, this seems pretty good where I'm standing. Yeah, he's gonna push me on the thing. And what? Okay, that was the weirdest glitchy thing. I guess it removed the mansion and just put me in like the background void and I died there somehow. Okay. Myth confirmed.
You can jump in midair when exiting the ghost house's doors.
Okay, so in the World Bowser Ghost House in Mario 3D World, there's a certain point you'll come across with a bunch of doors like this. Basically, only one of these 3 doors is the correct one, and all the other ones just drop you like that. And normally if you take the door, I can press the jump button, but it won't actually make me jump. Like, you fall instantly, right? But apparently if you hold a direction on the control pad and then click the jump button, you can actually jump in midair and get to the right platform every single time. So let's take this door. It's the wrong one. I'm gonna hold a direction, mash A, and yeah, okay, I literally did a Wile E. Coyote and just jumped in midair. Maybe Mario turned into a ghost in this ghost house. Myth confirmed.
You can find creepy silhouette versions of Mario walking around Peach's castle.
This started from many pictures that were posted online of these totally black looking Marios that appeared in Peach's castle. The figure looked like Mario in shape and movement, but its texture was entirely void of color, as if someone had drained all the life out of it. The first sighting came from a Discord post where an anonymous user posted this image. He said that he walked towards the second floor and saw this figure walking up the stairs. The black figure then started to run away, in which the player followed, until he jumped into the tiny huge island painting and disappeared without a trace. Following this post, more and more users from different sites like Reddit posted pictures of their encounters with what soon became known as Silhouette Mario, spotting him in various castle locations and even in some of the actual stages like Cool Mountain, for example. While it's never been recorded, players claim that if you ever catch Silhouette Mario, you'll suddenly be warped into an area known as the Labyrinth, an endless maze with no reported end. And you'll have Silhouette Mario silently watching over you as you struggle, with no way to escape.
Now, that sounds like an absolutely terrifying fate, but do you really expect me to believe that this is true? This is clearly just some made-up story that was posted online. And as for all the pictures and images of Silhouette Mario, well, they were clearly made in some sort of picture editing software. Silhouette Mario doesn't exist, and there's no endless maze labyrinth that you can get trapped in. Myth busted! Hey, who turned off the lights? Oh, well, that was weird, but I'm sure this has nothing to do with me talking about Silhouette Mario, and nothing is definitely right behind me, right?